When the disciples came to Jesus and asked him, "Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?" what do you think Jesus said to them? In Matthew chapter 18 we read, "At that time the disciples came to Jesus and asked, 'Who is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven?' He called a child, whom he put among them, and said, 'Truly I tell you, unless you change and become like children, you will never enter the kingdom of heaven. Whoever becomes humble like this child is the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. Whoever welcomes one such child in my name welcomes me.'" Go down to verse 6. "If any of you put a stumbling block before one of these little ones who believe in me, it would be better for you if a great millstone were fastened around your neck and you were drowned in the depths of the sea. Woe to the world because of stumbling blocks. Occasions of stumbling are bound to come, but woe to the one by whom the stumbling block comes." So we see here, Jesus makes an example of a child being the greatest in the kingdom of heaven. It's very interesting because Jesus is emphasizing here, we must not cause any child to stumble, or to sin is another translation. And he said, it would be better for you to have a millstone, stones hung around your neck, and jump into the ocean than to cause a little one to sin. So we see here Jesus is protecting the innocence and the purity of little children. And I think that is very important nowadays, to protect the innocence and purity of children and not expose them to things that are harmful to them, or harmful to their nature, to their innocence. So I think the phone could be a really negative, could be one of the causes of this, causing children to stumble. For many different reasons that could happen. But I think we need to protect the innocence of little children and lead them to Christ, lead them to a life of holiness, and parents need to be setting examples for their children instead of letting the world decide who your children are going to be. On the verse from the Old Testament connects to my point here about protecting the innocence of children and raising your children. Isaiah chapter 54 verse 13. "All your children shall be taught in the Lord, and great shall be the prosperity of your children." So I think here it's saying, connecting to my point, we must raise our children in accordance with the holiness of the scriptures and the holiness of the church. And just leading your children in purity is very important, because we don't want to cause the innocent, pure children to fall into the wicked ways of the world. Again, I'm not saying this as an authority or teacher. No, I'm not saying this as I'm better than everyone else. I'm saying all I'm doing is sharing the scriptures. All I'm doing is sharing the scriptures. So I hope that you guys take these messages to heart, and please like and subscribe if you're going to see more content like this. It really appreciates. And comment down below if you have any questions. Have a great day. God bless.